For the first time in years, San Diego County is now in a buyer's market. Well, that's what the headlines are saying, but is this actually true? I'm Heather Myers, your go to realtor right here in San Diego County, and I follow the housing market here so you don't have to. A lot of the headlines are saying that buyers have more options and buyers have room to negotiate. But is that what the data is backing up? In this video, I am going to tell you exactly what the latest data is showing, and I'm also going to give you my opinion on what I'm seeing with my clients just in the past week and a half to 2 weeks right here in San Diego County. Okay, let's jump right into the data first. June was the slowest June in the San Diego County housing market since 2012. So in the past 13 years, this is the slowest month of June that we've seen. So now we're here in July, but as of June 2025, San Diego County had 6,330 active listings. That's the highest amount since 2019. And 2019, as you might remember, is before the pandemic started. That's 49% more homes on the market compared to last year and more than double the inventory since 2023. Here's what this means for buyers. It means more choices. It means some more room to negotiate. It also means, in many cases, less competition, but not in every case. And that's what I'm going to talk about here in just a moment. So the headlines say that this is a buyer's market, but in truth, demand is flat. It's almost identical to the demand that we saw last year. The difference is, though, as I just mentioned, the inventory is up. So pending sales dropped slightly. In fact, just 2% lower than we were the same time a year ago. Not necessarily down, it's flat. Same buyer demand, more homes to choose from. And with mortgage rates hovering about 6.5% to 7%, we're seeing that number fluctuate every day. Although in the last couple of days, I have seen the rates start to come down. Hopefully that stays on trend. Many buyers, they're just waiting for a better deal. Here's the truth. Home prices are not plunging. We have still seen year-over-year gains right here in San Diego County when it comes to the price of homes. According to Zillow, home values are actually up 3.6% year over year. The difference is home prices have dropped 1%, yet just 1% month over month. So if you are a buyer, this could be the sweet spot before rates drop down and those prices shoot right back up again. Because as soon as those rates drop down to 6.5% or lower, I expect an influx of buyers to enter the market, starting to gobble up this extra inventory we have. And then we're right back to seeing multiple offers on these listings. Now, one of the biggest differences that we have seen year over year, and the data backs this up, is the amount of days on market. Homes are sitting on the market a lot longer. In fact, get this, the average days on market right now in San Diego County is 106. That's across all price points and all property types. 106 days to sell your home right here in San Diego County. Last year, that number was 67 days. And the year prior, in 2023, that number was in the mid 40s. So we definitely have seen it take a lot longer for sellers to get their homes actually sold. Okay, now I want to focus on sellers here for just a moment. As I mentioned, we're now in the month of July. Sellers, it is so imperative that you correctly price your home before it hits the market. I have a lot of people talking to me that say, let's just try this price, and if we don't get it, then we'll lower it. The problem with that is your home sits on the market. People don't come to see it. You get frustrated, and of course, you start to see the price chip away. 38% of homes that are on the market right now have had at least one price reduction, and many more have had multiple price reductions in order to get the home sold. When potential buyers see that a home has been sitting, they start nailing you with low ball offers, and it gets frustrating. So strategically pricing the home correctly right out of the gate will help you obtain those multiple offers. Okay, I gave you the latest data on what is going on in the San Diego County housing market. And again, that data is coming to us from the month of June. Now that we're in July, I wanted you to know what I am seeing with some of the clients that I am helping right now. Literally just in the past week and a half to 2 weeks, I have seen more buyers come to the market. More people are suddenly interested in purchasing now that they do believe, and again, according to the headlines, that this has turned into a buyer's market. So with one of our listings that we have in the La Jolla area, we really strategically priced this listing. That was one thing that we made sure to do correctly on this particular home. Number two, the seller did a great job getting this home ready for the market. Everything was done. It was ready to go. It had been remodeled within the last 3 to 5 years, but other than that, the seller made sure that it was in impeccable condition. Well, guess what happened? multiple showings right out of the gate, jam-packed open houses both days during the weekend, and in less than a week, multiple offers well above list price on this particular property. So when I say that more buyers appear to be coming back to the market, they are willing and ready to buy the homes that are pretty, that are beautiful, and that have been well kept. So if that is your home, or that is something that you could do with your home with that strategically correct price, you will likely get that multiple offer bidding war situation. So that's not out of the question. Even though the headlines are telling us that this is a buyer's market, strategically pricing and making sure that your home just shines, you will get a lot of people coming to look at it. The other thing that we did correctly, which is something that I really enjoy doing in the San Diego County housing market, is marketing the property correctly. We did a great YouTube video, an Instagram video. It also popped up on TikTok, Facebook, all of the social media pages. And we not only showed how great this home is and how great the neighborhood is, but we always do a full community tour. Why do we want people to see how amazing San Diego County is? Not just the home, but the entire community, because we have a lot of buyers reaching out to us from out of the area and sometimes out of the state. In some of our listings, due to our YouTube presence and our Instagram presence, we have had people fly in to come check out these listings. And of course, right away, when they realize where these homes are, they want to put an offer in. You don't necessarily have to use us as your agents, but make sure when you are interviewing agents that they have a strategic marketing plan and a large presence on social media and YouTube. It is so necessary right now because so many people are looking at their phones all day long. Make sure that your home just shines on social media, and not just your home, but your neighborhood too. And make sure that your agent has a large following on social media in order to get you the views that are needed to get more potential buyers to take a look at your house. Many of our videos get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, and you need that if you're selling right now. Okay, so what's on the horizon? What do we expect to have happen in the month of July and really for the rest of the summer? Well, the truth is nobody has a crystal ball. However, if rates continue to trend down and stay around that 6.5% or lower mark, we will see more buyers come back to the market, and we will start to see the inventory turnover faster, which means fewer days on market for potential sellers out there. If you are a buyer out there, though, just know that the competition may already be starting to heat up. People are coming back to the table. They're starting to take a closer look at what is on the market right now. If you are overpriced, just know that you will continue to sit while your neighbor puts their home on the market for a lower price, and they have buyers flocking to them immediately. Now, if you are a buyer and you're in the market for putting out lowball offers, make sure to target the homes that have been out there for a while, that have been on the market 60, 90, 120 days. You may find sellers that do have more flexibility within those prices. By the way, if you are looking to buy right here in San Diego County and you want to make sure that you are by some of the closest award-winning school districts, I just did a video on that. Feel free to check it out and give me some feedback in the comments. Let me know, what school district are you thinking of purchasing in, or do you like the one that you are currently living in? And if you like videos just like this one and you want to keep up on the latest housing market trends right here in San Diego County, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Again, my name is Heather Myers. I'm your go-to realtor right here in San Diego County. I follow the housing market so you don't have to.